This is the start of a very special project. In this project I will be combining some diecast items with some RC items, and I think it will give it that extra amount of detail that I'm looking for. This engine unfortunately is not a true V8 engine, although it may really look like it. It is a plastic diecast engine. It is extremely detailed. I hope that you will be able to tell that from the shots that you have seen before. And what I plan to do with it is I plan to mount it in this car. Of course I will not be using this Mercedes body, although it's really nice and really detailed, but what I want to do with this two-wheel drive FG Sportsline is I want to turn it into a true American muscle car. So this body will have to go, and along with the body, I'm getting kind of caught up there, along with the body, the wheels, got one over here that I took off already. The wheels will also have to go because these don't exactly scream muscle car to me. So those will be taken off and will be replaced with either this or this set of rims. Not entirely sure yet. I will see as I mock up and go along what will look best and what will fit best with the whole scheme that I got planned for this one. This diecast engine, it has a few moving parts. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell. I think if you pay a bit of attention to it and give it some extra TLC, that you'll be able to fit like a mini servo or something in the back, which will be able to make the belt spin even. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take it off the stand, I'm gonna chop it up, I'm gonna gut it out completely, and I'm going to drop it over the front shock tower, see how much room I need for it and how far I can drop it down actually, because I also have the front brake retainer over here and some other stuff that I need to figure out where to lead it when that V8 engine is in place. I think it looks super cool with the supercharger, the air scoop, everything. It is insanely detailed. Even has like the throttle return spring on there. All the injection leads are on. The leads for the spark plugs are on. Unfortunately, at the time when I ordered this engine, the Dodge version, because I'm going to turn it into a Dodge. The Dodge version, the Mopar engine, was not in stock. Since I will only be seeing this part, that is quite interchangeable. I went for the Ford one. I will just grind it off with my Dremel, so there will be no Ford logos on there. And yeah, see how that goes. The body that I will be using for this build is this huge one. Need to have some trimming. I will add some additional bits to make it even more scale, to make it even more true to a real 1970s drag racing car. Well, this thing looks like it had a terrible accident even before I started the build, but that's not true. What I needed to do is I needed to cut out the bottom of the engine. This is the underside that you're looking at right now. As you can tell, there's the supercharger and all the bits that I want to have. So I tried it with the Dremel, but the Dremel didn't work. The kind people of Liberty Classics obviously use aluminium for that bottom of that engine case. So took out the angle grinder, cut up the aluminium, I cut in a few slits. I pried this big chunky screwdriver in between there. Just kind of broke it away as I went. Again, this is all improv. There's no manual for this, so you just need to well, kind of invent as you go. So right now I got this. Everything is kind of dangling along. It looks really pathetic, which I think is nice. I'll be gluing everything back together, seeing if I can get it to look okay again. I think my glue will hold up just fine, so it should be okay. And then after that I'm going to fit this, well, kind of end up with a hollow frame. I'm going to fit that over the front shock tower, see if I need to tweak it a tiny bit more to get the angle correct, and well, just see where it goes. Well, I guess with that it kind of wraps up part one of my build. I still need to fix the engine in place. I think I'll be doing something with body clips, something I can take off easily as well. in case I want to give those front brakes some maintenance. Still waiting for a few parts, some linkages, some electronics for the car, and a different engine as well. If you want to attempt something like this with a die-cast V8 engine, supercharged or not, there's a link in the description box below. These engines, they cost anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks, so they don't break the bank either. And you know, if you do mess it up, it's not a real biggie. I got something really special planned for the paint as well. I hope you will tag along on this build. I would really appreciate it if you did. So hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment in the box below, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.